baby. I would like to introduce
Dylan King as Keeneo.
Yeah.
Brad O'Neill as Showy. Okay, let's go.
That was a train wreck, I won't lie.
Keeneo! Yes, showtime!
Episode 3, Hat Trick Heroes. We
Yes.
are tonight. And what do we do on a Wednesday?
We're
Bang!
cracking a cold one with the boys!
Let's go! Cheers, mate.
Cheers, biggies. Oh,
Fucking oath.
Mother's milk down my belly. Yum, yum, yum.
That's great, mate. How have you been?
Oh, fantastic, Showy. I was going to say a really fancy word, but nothing's come to mind. Give me a fancy word. Give me something that's a good word.
Lethargic.
I'm lethargic.
It's not fancy, but I'm fucking feeling like it.
Yes, I'm fucking vibing tonight, Showy. Wednesday nights, that's when we jump on the potty to do this, and it's
Big show tonight.
Oh, is it not?
Big
It
show
is.
tonight, mate.
You know that ad we
I want-
spoke about the other week? Big ad? Well, guess what?
Yep.
It's a big
It's
pub.
a big show.
a
Very
big
big show.
podcast.
Mate, I want to touch on some things tonight. I want
Yes.
to run over bottomless brunches,
Yep.
some cyclists.
Oh.
I've got the boiler room for the cyclist. I've got a lot of things. A few side hustles that we'll speak about.
Yes.
We'll have a frothy. We'll get into it. And sorry, I'm a bit sick this week.
Oh, no. Can
Hopefully we don't have a cluster out my way and it's all me. But thank you, Geordie
everyone-
Collins, if you're listening, for giving me this shit.
If everyone wants to look after Showy and give him a prayer, hit like on the video.
Yeah.
If you're
One
watching
like
this,
equals
or
one
like
prayer.
on Spotify, and it will actually send one care package to Showy and heal him.
Got me little Zyrtec fucking try and clog her up. Bit of this, bit of that.
Oh.
But hey,
Those
we don't
tissues
miss
up
days
for the
of
nose,
work though here. We don't miss days of work here. But I was sounding pretty bad before. But yeah, we had a nice big old sesh on the cans on the weekend.
Yes.
A few of the boys and one prolific member of the group had the sniffles, and I now have the sniffles.
Shouldn't have. I told you not to tongue pash with him, mate. Should have not kissed him that night.
Yeah, you know,
No.
we tend to lick windows together after a night.
Showy, how have you been? You haven't told me how you are yet. I haven't asked the question. How are you?
Well, I'm sick. I was telling you how I was, but yes, I've been good, mate. Had a good weekend.
Is that because you're the sickest?
Yeah, literally the sickest.
I just lost
At the
10
moment.
listeners by saying that.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's sort of it. Since we last spoke, hit the weekend running.
Yep.
Big one.
Yes.
Tiggs back to earth. The Tiggs went up to the Gabba and got a nice old hounding. So that's probably why I'm sick. I was sick of that bullshit that they served up. And yeah, and now I'm just on Monday. I was like, I think I'm getting sick.
No.
And it's just starting to develop as we roll through the week, but I'm hanging on. And yeah, I'm ready to do it all again this weekend. What about
I don't want to scare you, but that definitely it hits you more when you feel it coming too. Normally, if you just get whacked with it,
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, I'm sick, whatever. But if it builds
Yep.
up, it fucking pulls your pants down.
Yeah, I've given it too much time of day. So I told it
Yes.
this morning, I said, look, Sniffles, champ, I'm not going to be sick.
No.
I am not sick. I do not identify as sick. You
No.
can come with me and be sick with me. But we aren't sick. We aren't
No.
a thing. You can
No.
come with for the journey. But I don't want to talk about this for 40 minutes, me being sick. So we shall move on.
So if the
But yeah,
podcast is
I know.
a flop, you know why.
Yeah, that'd be it. Yeah, it's nice and cold.
Yeah. Shocking
Actually,
down at
low-key.
Melb.
Yeah, low-key my favourite weather, the cold. I do love the cold because it means footy and it means not 40 degrees and sweaty and
I can back that. I'm a big fan of the cold because I find it a lot easier to get warmer than it is to cool down. So you can run
Exactly
up.
right.
And I don't know how much of a topic this would be with most blokes, but I froth chucking on hoodies, jackets, pants, like boots. Like I froth the winter attire.
Oh, mate, especially you just fucking love lighting a fire out there in the country. whacking a fucking jacket on or two. Have the supercars on. You know how it is, mate. Work on the 4B.
Oh, yeah.
Work on the 4B, champ. Get muddy.
Actually, that's the worst thing about the cold. I was actually working on the 4B last night, shall we? Slash today, and I'm on a cold concrete floor. Yeah, first world problems, I know, but working on a cold concrete floor in my got hooked. My jumper got hooked on something, whatever, and I moved a little bit and pulled my whole jumper up. So I went bare back on the cold concrete, and I was like, "Oh, you bastard!" Got me good.
Oh, you bastard! Did you notice? I sent you that link on Facebook about the what is the charge? Eating a meal that we spoke about last podcast resurfaced in the news this week on like 60 Minutes or something about how it became an icon over YouTube like 10 years ago.
You're fucking giddy.
Maybe
Maybe that was because Zucker was tuning in to what we're going to say, but we'll touch on that a little bit later because there's a few things like that have been popping up. But we're talking about the cold weather, shall we? What's where we starting off this week?
Cold, not exactly cold weather, but something I've been seeing a lot lately.
Yep.
And I want to touch on if you're the same. Bottomless brunches, especially around my area, and I'm seeing on Instagram flat out, mainly on a Sunday sesh too.
Can you explain?
It's like
bottomless brunch first.
Okay, so your bottomless brunch is you just get fucking hammered for a set price, basically. It's like, but I'm noticing it's very popular with your 21 to 27-year-old girls.
bracket.
It's girls' day. You don't usually see too many mixed crowds. So all the girls, like on a Sunday, they have bottomless brunch. Obviously around brunch time, they may be paying like $70 each.
Yep.
They get unlimited cocktails for a couple of hours and some food, and they just fucking go nuts.
Right.
That's a bottomless brunch.
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I haven't actually heard that term before. I thought it was something completely different.
Oh my god. What it's like.
Well,
All you can
like,
eat
we only
fucking
got the
buffet down at Smorgies.
We only got LED lights last year, so
Yeah, I guess we're from different areas, but I'm seeing it
I'm in
flat
a
out.
different time zone.
Stories. All the venues around here
Yeah,
always
just
have it.
frothing it.
And if I go down on a Sunday, up the street, or I don't know. I was going to like name the places, but do I? Who cares?
No, probably not. Probably easier not to.
But you know, the main areas around here, which are very, very busy with that sort of stuff, and it's everywhere. Bottomless brunch is kicking ass.
Yes.
Thought you might have an opinion and or agree, but you don't. So now I just feel like I'm explaining what it is.
No, but the more you say it, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't actually think so much about it as in like, oh yeah, that's real cool and all. What I think about is, what the fuck are you doing on a Sunday, Wednesday? Like, how are you doing this? Like, so many people I know are getting...
Yeah, I know there's
like,
a lot of Saturdays.
Yeah, like I get the Saturdays, I get the Fridays, but I feel like more commonly I see more Sunday and Monday action than anything. I was like,
Yeah,
what the
Sunday.
What the fuck?
is
How's that
mega.
work? Yeah, how's that work?
I don't know how it works.
Do they have
I'm not
RDOs?
sure. Well, that's a great question. Yes. Monday's not as much. You get more your morning CrossFitters, F45s on Monday
Oh,
mornings.
not the CrossFitters. You're a
Oh,
cult.
don't, mate. You're a cult. Go back to that. Yeah, but Sundays there is Saturday bottomless brunches, like in a lot of places. And am I going to sneeze?
No.
shall we?
Sneezing in the pod.
Oh, not the eye
The
water.
sickness.
Hang in there, big boss.
The eye water.
Not the eye water. Right, hang on. Oh,
Hang in there. Hang in there.
where was I?
Oh my god, that was amazing. The sneeze. The sneeze.
Yes, not as much Mondays, but the bottomless brunch has seen them everywhere, and
Yeah.
I can't really elaborate any more on that for the reason that you don't agree, so it's hard to talk about. But I'm glad that I could teach you something.
Yeah, no, you did. I like I said, I haven't heard. I've heard of the term, but I wasn't 100% sure what was going on. But I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. I think you're exactly right. But
we'll go for one day, mate.
yeah, actually, yeah. How about we? That's a good educational experience. We'll for educational purposes, we're gonna have to go do a bottomless brunch on a afternoon.
Be nice if we had a potty that made money and we could do it as a tax write-off.
Well, that would be
as
cool.
a,
That would be cool.
that's the dream. That's very, very long term. But yes, we will do that one time.
Well, yes.
Leave it with me.
Speaking of exactly that's the dream. The way that you can get there is by jumping onto our socials. Quick little plug. We please and ask very nicely of you to jump onto our YouTube, our TikToks, and Instagram. So you can find us at the Pub Feed on most of our socials, Bradley. But YouTube, we've got a little running disaster with them at the moment. We cannot actually make the Pub Feed URL because YouTube apparently don't like us guys for unnamed reasons. We've taken them to court, but we haven't yet heard back from them.
The easiest way would just be to go linktree.com/the pub feed, and everything's there. You can watch us in video on YouTube.
Correct.
But if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Music, we're everywhere.
Yes.
We're everywhere, Keeneo.
We're absolutely everywhere. In your earbuds, in your eyeballs, everywhere. Any support?
TikTok, Insta, YouTube.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang.
MySpace.
We're like bloody cowboys with two guns, revolvers. Bang, 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 bang. TikTok, bang, MySpace. Ooh, no MySpace, but... No, speaking of social media giants, Mr. Zuckerberg has cracked the whip on someone in the Pub Feed, and it's not me. So before the Pub Feed, Shoei and I like to get our heads together. We talk about what's happening. We do this and we do that, and I got no response. And I get a message on Instagram, which we don't really communicate on whatsoever. And Shoei, what happened? What's happened?
Well, for educational purposes only, if my lawyer's listening,
This is all
this
hypothesis.
is purely for educational purposes only. I'm currently in Facebook jail.
What have you done? So I actually have no idea what's happened here.
I don't know yet. So
But-
about 8 p.m. last night, I've gone on. I was playing Xbox with the boys, and they're like, "Oh, check what I sent in the chat." I'm like, "All right, cool." And then I went to write back, and I couldn't. And this banner came up being like, "You've been banned. You can't come back till the 28th of May." Blah blah blah.
Crikey.
And I'm in utter shock. So I've clicked now. My typing area says you've disobeyed, or you've posted something in Messenger that goes against our community guidelines.
Wow.
Now, I haven't given anyone a good roast for a while. So I messaged a couple of boys and said, okay, I've obviously said good one, you pinhead or something to someone, and someone's been a smart ass and reported it, and I've been put in solitary confinement. So I can read messages, they come through.
Yeah.
But I can't do anything.
Oh my Lord. So I thought that's what, because what you were getting at, I thought that's what Snapchat's for,
I've been stitched chronic.
But yeah, maybe if that's what you're talking about getting stitched up through one of the boys, that's...
I'm looking at you, Smitter, if you're listening. That's something you do, you cheeky scoundrel.
Smitto. Shout out to Smitto. So that's Zuckerberg, like full on. I thought that was Zuckerberg peeking in your convos and going, I don't know, Bradley. Block, ban.
Zuckerfuck.
Zuckerfuck.
I reckon he listened to us talk about him intruding on our ads, and now he's gone, you know what? I'll start with Shoei. I'll give him a week, and then I'll go get that other prick. So I reckon you're probably
that
next.
That guy's on Facebook once a month. Fuck.
Yeah, it's gone full China fucking vibes.
Yeah.
With the
What
do you call it?
Boy free Zucker.
How they're like a fucking
Communist.
What's the word I'm looking for? Communist. Yeah, communist government. Where you you can't say shit or else you get your ass handed to you. You just disappear.
Yeah. You don't exist. Oh,
well, yeah,
hell.
Zucker's done that to me. So
Go on, Zuck.
hopefully I get out soon.
Yep.
I've been looking all day and there's no bread or water under my door. So solitary confinement isn't fun in Facebook jail. So look, it's a bit nicer than I thought. I can still do the pod in Facebook jail.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is technically me visiting.
Yeah, I've got a couple of guards over near the door, but I only got out of my straitjacket just to do the
pod. This is your one phone call that you get to make.
Yeah, I had to put some quarters in. But I'm hanging in there after I spoke to Mum. Now I've got you, and that's it for me.
That's it.
So
You're nearly out of
hopefully-
time. So speaking of being in jail and locked up and being locked in your own quarters, your own area, your own home. You were speaking before about some crystal rocks.
Oh, yeah. You thought that was fucking weird, didn't you?
So tonight is rather special night. I don't know if does it apply to the rest of the state, shall we? I don't even know, but we get...
Oh, no.
It's not like a proper eclipse, but we've got some heebie-jeebies going on with the moon where...
Blood moon, baby.
Yeah, blood moon, yeah, whatever that is. So
Yep.
the werewolves come out.
It's an eclipse.
The female werewolves come out. Yeah, some fake eclipse or something like that.
There it is there. There it is there on my screen if you're watching on YouTube. That's the reflection of my roof lights off my window.
No, that's the moon, baby.
Actually, no, wait, that is the blood moon.
The moon's about 4 kilometres out of Shoey's window. Anyway, yeah, so you said to me, I said, Shoey, have you seen the eclipse? And you're going, oh, I got to get me, what did you say? I got to get my rocks out, my crystals out.
You got to get the crystal out and charge it. You got to charge him on full moons, bro.
Charge it, yeah.
Now, he's made me keep it here, so I need to put it outside and charge it. This little fucker.
What?
See this little crystal thing?
Yeah, what's it? Where you put a
I sat down, ladies and gentlemen. I said, "This isn't explicit. I'm not going to put this in a pipe and smoke it, Keeneo, just before you think I'm off the rails. I'm not. This is not something that I encourage nor am interested in. So please take me lightly here."
Yes.
So he's called it my. Oh yeah, because I said I'm going to get my crystals, and you're like, "The fuck."
What do you mean, Joey?
So this little tacker, you put next to your bed,
right,
or in your drawer. It usually
Yep.
stays in my top drawer. Stays in my
Yes.
top drawer, and there's nothing else in my top drawer.
Yeah, there's a bunch of socks in your top drawer, you bastard.
I put it next to the handcuffs usually.
The fluffy pink handcuffs. And then the bigger drawers for the whips, is it?
It's next to that and the Nutella that I have. So
Nutella and whipped cream, just drawers on
Yeah.
its head.
yeah, it's next to the jelly sachets, but so so this little tacker
Yes.
you can't. It's meant to, whether you believe it or not, or placebo it is up to
Yes.
whoever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it brings calmness and eases anxiety and blah
Shit.
blah blah. So on a
Sounds like
full
bit of a
moon,
cheat.
yeah,
yeah,
on
sorry,
a full
go
moon
on.
you whack them outside and they sort of regenerate, and it's an interesting one. It's hard to explain to someone because you sound batshit fucking crazy.
Wait, so
But
if you
I
don't
got it
have
as a
full
gift
moon,
ages
how do
ago.
you charge your rocks?
You don't. That's why you put it out at full moon.
So how long does it stay charged for? It's got a little LED.
No. Yeah, I forgot to tell you, it vibrates as well.
Multi-use, calms and excites.
Yeah, I got it as a gift a while ago, so I've always kept it, and I don't. It's
good.
And
I actually get around that.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
just a
pretty
little-
cool. I think that's good. I think that's a good thing to. It's a little. It makes you sound
Though-
sweet. Makes you sound very sweet.
though, my good friend, being the pub feed, have a can with your mates, and that the mental health we're looking at, I actually got this when I was having a really bad time.
Yep.
Malbs, if you're watching, she gave me this and she's like, "Oh, because you're so anxious and shit at the moment, try this, blah, blah, blah." So it sort of has a bit more of a sentimental meaning than me just being able to piff it off the balcony level 9 and be like, fucking, it's a rock. So, like, it's got that extra.
Yeah, that's
It
awesome.
all depends on how you view the rock as opposed
Yeah.
to what it is to someone else.
Absolutely. That's cool.
So, yeah.
mate,
happy
gives
to
you-
love.
If it helps, it helps, mate. That's what we're all about. That's sick.
Yeah.
I don't have any fancy rocks. I
You got rocks in your head, champ.
got him guilty.
Gotti.
That was good. Well played. Well played. That's good. No, I'll get around it.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's definitely for an acquired taste.
Yep.
Of person, like whether depends how you look at it, but yeah. So the full moon, I was fucking chomping at the bit, going, "Fuck, I got to charge me rocks, me rock, me crystal."
Me rocks. Nah, that's good. I'll get around that. I don't have any rocks just yet. Maybe
Look
I'll
after your
into-
mates.
Yeah, get around the mates, and that's what you can do. What we're doing right now is we're
Yep.
having a frothy and we're online having a Zoom call. That's pretty easy for us to do, where we decided to record it as such. But if you, even if it's yourself or your mates or whatever, you can jump online, you can do anything. You can go to the pub. We're the virtual pub, but if you go to the pub, have a chat with the boys, just get around them, It's important to look after your mates, whether they're male or female. Get around them, support them, and have a beer with them, have a drink. It's pretty easy.
Very beautifully said, my man.
Thanks, buddy.
Very beautifully said. Now, going off the back of that, I'm not going to go to what boils my piss, because
No.
you've left us on a really nice note.
We've just surfed a 24-foot wave, and now we're actually just cruising into the shore on a boogie board.
You know something I do want to ask you.
Please.
How long have you been growing your beard for?
That's a touchy.
Because I know you've put a
subject.
lot. I know you've put a lot of effort into it, and I can muster this up in about 4 days. But I feel like the Godfather, as you before the podcast went and grabbed your beard brush, which I have never owned. I was like, shit, he's really, 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 really keen here.
Keen is keen.
But why I want to touch on it more, because you got it sculpted the other week.
Yeah,
Or last
so
week, or whatever it was.
you're right. I have a bit of a beer journey going on, mainly because I get abused by my mates because I can't. My old man show. I don't know if the last time you've seen him, but he's got a beard down to his belly button, and it's phenomenal. It's amazing. It's one of the best beards you've seen. It's just got
Real
girth.
bikey vibes.
Yeah, exactly. He's just a machine. He pulls one off. Me, on the other hand, I don't know why, but my beards have never come through. They're not very good. So I remember doing research, and the best way to grow a beard is to grow a beard. Apparently, there's nothing you can do about it.
I was going to say,
you can't do any handstands 5 times a night. You can't bloody drink a liquid potion. You can't do nothing. You just got to either have good genes or just give it a crack, and that's what I've had to do. So, I was a bit crook a little while ago, and I got put in. I was put in hospital and all this crazy stuff, and the world was falling to pieces, and obviously didn't have many opportunities to shave. Came out of the pen and decided to just let it flourish. It sort of got past that awkward stage, because there is an awkward stage where you look like a 13-year-old boy just going through puberty.
a bit of fluff.
Yeah, and that was bad. So I managed to skip that because I was in the pen in the hospital. So when I came out, gave it a crack and sort of just let it go. And it's not too bad. It's still pretty bad, but it got to a point where it was looking to be out of control, and I've gone, hang on a minute. I need to get this looked at by a professional, because here I am thinking, I've got a little shaver thingamajig. I'm just going to give it a crack. But I'm like, no, I've come too far. I don't want to bugger this up. So, I had my first ever barber haircut and beard cut experience.
Well done.
And it was...
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Is that the words? Fun and games?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It was
Brilliant,
amazing.
mate.
It was actually amazing. So, I don't know if you want me to take this away. Do you want me to run with this? You want to keep going?
Yes, because I remember that's almost should have been in the cult thing last week. Cult.
Yes, yeah.
I was banging on about your first barber experience.
And
before
I'm
we went,
almost
so
there, Shelly.
lay it on me. Let me have a sip.
I've literally
enjoy
I put the blood under my eyes. I've dunked my head in goat's blood. I'm there.
Yep.
No, it was
You've done
awesome. So walk in, generic haircut, short on the sides, mate. A little bit of fun on top. Look after me. Oh yeah. What size on the sides, mate? I don't know. You're number 2. Just you know what you're doing. Yeah, mate. I gotcha. Fucking no dramas. I said I was a little bit nervous. It was like, do you do like beards too, mate? Yeah, of course, brother. Yeah, we do beards. I said, oh, cool. Can I have a bit of a shape up? Like, he goes, how much you want off? I'm like, to be honest with you, mate, I don't really want any off. I just want a little bit of shape, because I was scared. Shay, I was scared that if he gave me a trim, then I've gone back 6 weeks of progress. So I think this currently now, this is 8 weeks. All right, let's just paint the picture. 8 weeks of...
It's filling out, actually. I didn't think you could get it to that stage 8 weeks ago. Like, it was very patchy.
No, I got to agree with you. Beforehand, it was shocking. And now it's actually sort of looking like it's sort of getting a little bit. But anyway, regardless...
I reckon it's a vibe.
Oh, thanks, buddy. That
You're
really
welcome.
warms
I don't want to
me
derail
up.
your story, but I'm just
that-
like looking... I'm
warms
just
me
beaming out
up.
of gum. It's very nice.
I'll tell you what, ladies
Carry
out
on.
there, it goes a long way to give your man a compliment about a little bit of fluff on his face, whether it's good or not good. Just give him how it goes, and you'll make his day.
Oh, I'm glad I could.
No,
So, reshape.
yeah, reshape. So I don't know what to expect. I've
Yeah.
seen the people with the cream and the knife, whatever. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if he was going to give me
Yep.
the
Skin.
the trimmer. Yeah, I don't know what was going to happen. He fucking pulled some lever on the chair, mate, and I've gone fucking rink. I've gone about 54
ejector seat.
kilometres that way, and I've laid down and gone, oh fuck, and I've sat down. He's hot towel on my face, steaming. It's
Best.
gorgeous. He's got this little paintbrush. I don't know. I've sort of blacked out. Paintbrush came out. He painted my face with something. Cream's come out. He's got a knife out. He's going ching 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 ching. Bzz, 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 bzz. I don't even know what happened, mate. Because I think the most exciting part about it is you can't actually see what's going on. You just got to. It just felt right though. I was like, when he started trimming here and there, I'm going, oh, I think he's doing alrighty. I think he's got. I
Yeah,
think he's
how
onto
good.
something here. And when I sat up, mate, and he took that towel off and gave me a hot face rub and stuff. That was me. I joined the beard club, or not really the beard club, but yeah. Well done. to the
You'll never
barber.
go back, mate. Like I was explaining to you before you went, since going to the barber, which is probably 3-ish years for me getting it properly done,
Wow.
which is probably about your age, considering the age gap. So I reckon you're right on par. But
Yeah. Just as that
like,
breaking
I go back
scene.
to the same bloke, just fucking routine. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Bang, are we going again? Showtime. We are. You know the drill. But you can understand why chicks love going to get their nails done because it's
Yes.
similar
Yes.
in a barber sense. But like the barber's just such that blokey fucking hangout. Like
Yeah,
you walk in. Both barbers I've ever been to, you walk in and they're like, do you want a beer? And you help yourself to the fridge. You have a beer while you wait.
Yeah,
And you
that's
sit
it.
in there. You're having a frothy. You fuck around. And since they do blokes' haircuts all day, they're good at it.
Yep.
That they know the style. You're not going to some like hairdresser that mum used to take you to when you're growing up. And you're like, oh, fuck. And then you just hang out. It's the same bloke. So you're catching up on what you did last time.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. And then you walk out with the same. He knows the length.
Look
he knows what
fire.
you're doing. Like I always go,
Yeah.
you know, I want the 1 into the 2. I want you to reshape here, do the chin.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
mate.
yeah.
I know.
Relax,
and
brother.
another frothy, please. Yeah, I find it therapeutic as when they
Oh,
look
mate.
back and they start doing
yeah.
the chin and stuff.
Yep. Yep.
And it's just great. It's therapeutic as for me. I look forward to it I do it every 4 weeks.
I was going to ask that. So is that 4 weeks you're booked in? Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
once a month, baby.
Yep.
Sometimes a
think
bit
I'm-
earlier, pending events.
So I'm amazed. It was honestly, I was a bit scared to start off with, but it was actually awesome. Yeah, I felt really good. I'm in. Sign me up. I know I don't bring much to the table, guys. I know I'm not really one of your beard boys, but I'm in the gang. I'm new here. Let's make friends.
Great work, mate. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, mate. No, I feel
more
great.
clap.
Well done. Well done.
One more clap before we move on. What are we moving on to, big fella?
Well, you said you're going to stagger this a little bit because we're on a nice wave, but I want to bring something up and fire you up. I want you to bring the boiled piss to the show, shall we? And take it away, please.
Boils your piss.
So, as you know, Keeneo, I'm not sure what it's like your way as bad as it is here because also the area I'm living in is I moved out this way like a year and a bit ago,
Yep.
February last year, from, it doesn't matter, don't live there. So Rogal Way, where I grew up.
Yep.
Now I move out down near the bay, and I notice this a lot fucking more.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it drives me insane because I'm trying to incorporate myself more in the beach because I'm in walking, running distance from said suburb.
Yep.
The fucking cyclists,
Oh, no.
mate.
No.
I've always been on their side. Like they have their own bike lane. It's all good. Just fucking leave them alone.
Yeah.
These cunts are a cult.
You're
They're
a cult.
cult.
Yes.
I
they're
don't
a
know
cult.
how I didn't have them last week. They are fucking rude. They are vile.
Yep.
They are.
Yep.
I respect.
Monsters.
I respect their rigs because they've got cars like fucking brick houses. But Beach Road, all the way, whether you're like down Mentone
Yeah.
or up here St Kilda-ish, like through Sandy. Like sometimes since I work down in Brayside, I can take Beach Road home if I feel like the scenic route. And this is fucking bullshit.
Oh, you've done it.
They boil my piss because I'm all for the bike lane, but when there's bike riders, there's fucking 15 of them in a bike
they stack
session,
up.
and they stack up and they go 4 wide, and you have to slow down or go around for you to make sure you don't kill them. But they're like, "Fuck you!" Like, mate,
Give
it's
us
vile.
space.
And they boil my piss, and I don't know
Yeah.
how to word it any differently without banging on the C-bomb for 6 months.
Yeah.
But they absolutely boil my piss. Much respect to the exercise, but I don't give a fuck what you go and watch is telling you.
Yeah.
Champ. Get off the road, pay Rego. Done.
Let me run this past you. Have you?
You want to share the road? Pay for the road.
Where's the criteria sheet? Oh, boys, I'm gonna start getting the bike riding. Oh, I bought this bike. I'm gonna go for a ride. Wrong. Don't even think about riding your bike until you have a head-to-toe set of lycra skins.
Oh, I know.
What's the go with,
With
that?
the
Why do you
fucking
have to
shoes,
have a
the
traffic cone
wraparound
as a
speed
helmet?
dealer sunnies. Yeah.
What the fuck? And if you don't ride on a fucking acute angle so that your knees are fucking touching your shoulders, then you're not allowed to ride a bicycle. Is that what? Is that?
And don't get me wrong, there is a lot of nice ones. And there's ones that stay in the lane and don't fuck around. But it's the pack mentality, Keeneo,
Yeah, it is.
of these
Yeah,
cyclists
yep.
that boils my piss. Fuck them off.
Fuck off. Fuck off. So it's like I respect the ones that are like, okay, we're driving, you got your own bike lane, you're doing your thing, but then for some
fine.
fucking reason, the bike lanes will come into a roundabout or something, or there's a footpath, and there's some of them that will just go, nah, fucking in the lane, couldn't give a fuck where you are, they just stick their arm out, coming in the lane, boys, and you go, you jump on the fucking pedals. You know, fuck, nearly cleaned him up because otherwise, you get in trouble, so you've got no choice but to put on the brakes. And they don't even go, yeah, good on you, mate. They just fucking go, yeah, fuck off. And they're riding in the lane. I give respect to the blokes that are like, fucking, they're in their lane, they're doing what they got to do.
Yep. Just
Then the
him
lane
and fucking
disappears,
his mate.
and they fucking dart off to the footpath. They get out of the way entirely because they're like, oh yeah, nah, I don't have a bike lane. I'm getting out of here. You know what? Salute. Everything outside of that spectrum where you just ride on the road. There's a bike. I've seen it, Showy, where there's a bike lane right there, fat, wide. It's probably bigger than the fucking single lane. And you'll still have 15 blokes on the road in front of you, and it boils my piss.
Yeah. Mate, it's a disgrace. And if a pet peeve is if they want to share the road and be a twit, then it's a red light. And since they think they're a bike, they're allowed to keep going. I fucking hate that. But you want to be with me, champ? You stop when we need to stop. Don't give me this fucking... You can't be half pregnant, champ. You're in or you're out. You on the road or you're off the road.
Oh, well said. That is so true. The amount of times you see him go, oh yeah, I got this one. And they
I can
go,
sneak through.
Oh, you sneaky fuck. How dare you?
Like, you think you're one of us. Now you're not. You want to be a bike again. You want to be treated like a fucking normal bike, casual. No.
Yeah, or the guys
I've had
that,
enough of the ego.
They come when it's coming downhill. They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm super fast. I'm so fucking fast." So they fucking ride next to you. They're trying to fucking overtake it because they're going fucking lightning quick downhill. And you go, "Yeah, righto, champion, no worries." And then you come uphill, and the bloke's fucking dropping gears. He's trying to get in the first gear to fucking pedal, and he's gone about 2 kilometers up this hill, and he's like, bear with me, and you're just like struggling. The car's about to stall because of how slow you're going, and he's like, yeah, bear with me. And there's a big fat bike lane to the side, and you just want to get a new bonnet. But
I agree, mate.
yeah, but we
That
don't
boils
condone
my
any
piss.
abuse.
No, there is a big majority that just are cyclists that just enjoy cycling.
Yes.
There is a lot of ego for not much machinery in the cyclist community because,
Well said.
mate, I am one quick swerve from wiping you out, champ. So stop coming in my fucking lane, please.
Please let us know if you agree or disagree. I'd love to hear your input. If you disagree, especially, please let us know. I'd like to understand why. Because maybe you are a cyclist and you're listening to us going, now I fucking hate you guys. I want to know because I'd like to see the contrast, and we'll put you in the next potty of why and how you think it's okay. And even for the people that back us up, give us more of your shit show stories, because there's got to be some absolute doozies out there, mate, surely.
Yeah, give us a story.
That's unbelievable. Well played.
Fantastic.
Well done,
Thank
Joey.
you. Thank you. I should have gone harder, but
You can't unleash the beast completely sometimes, because you might just rip your shirts, break windows, and it's not worth it.
let me tell you something, champ. I've done a lot of champs tonight, haven't I? If we go into lockdown, again, as we know, Victoria's soaring in cases.
Yeah, 5 cases, mate. We're out of control. Help.
I will be pissing and boiling and I'll be pissing and boiling it.
My question is, what's this do to the football?
I don't know, but that's all that matters to me.
Because that might be an absolute doozy. That might take footy off the plans, off the calendar.
I think they will, mate.
I don't know how much conspiracy theories to get into here, mate, but I heard that about a month ago... Here we go. I heard about a month ago that Victorian government was planning... I don't know why I'm coughing so much. Sorry, mate. Give me a second.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, he's back. All right, let me start that again. I had a bit of phlegm in the throat. I heard about a month ago.
Phlegm?
I don't know how. Phlegm. Oh, he's not.
Tell me the story.
He's not good
Tell me
on
the
his English.
I gotta go to work tomorrow. Fucking hell.
Okay, I heard a rumor about a couple of weeks ago that the Victorian government is planning on having a scheduled lockdown in this time. A little bit, they predicted a little bit later, but they predicted in this time because the rate of people getting vaccines is so little, because no one wants to get the fucking vaccines in Victoria, because we're all true blue fair dinkum Aussies going, nah, mate, you can get fucked. I'm not worried about any of that stuff. And apparently, because that's so little, they're trying to get us all into lockdown and then be like, well, guess what? If you don't get vaccines, you're not bloody getting back to the real world. I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
It's interesting you say that. I love saying that. It's interesting that you say that, actually, on the vaccine, because as I've got the little sniffles now, I could go to work and go, I'm going to isolate and get tested.
Yes.
And I said to my boss today, he's like, you coming in tomorrow? I said, unless I get worse, I might stay in for a bit, blah, blah, blah. I said, but I can tell you one thing. He goes, what? There is no way I'm getting tested. I'm going to be the cunt that shuts this joint down. Hear it with me. Everyone with me.
I'm not fucking leaving. I ain't fucking leaving.
I'm not going to be positive and shut this joint down. Fuck that. I want to go out on the weekend. I'm not shutting this joint down, boys. We're staying alive. If I'm the cluster, we're the cluster, baby.
We are one. We are one.
We are one. We are. If you don't, hey, you can't be positive if you don't get tested, baby.
Well, from our government, please, if you feel a little bit sniffly or sick, please go there.
Yeah, even tonight, I've had a bit of a sore rib of late. We can't figure it out if it's muscle or like my liver's just been overloaded from just having a good weekend.
It's
right?
about time your liver kicked up a fuss, mate. You've been kicking it in the guts for like since you've been born, mate. You've been smashing that liver of yours.
That's why we're on the pub feed, because I like to go to the pub every night.
That's it.
Yeah, so the doctors tonight, as I was sniffly, but we had masks on, so I didn't look that sick. And I'm sitting in the waiting room, and it's like dripping. Now I've got this shit that I bought at Chemist Warehouse, which tries to sort of dry it up. But it fucking kept dripping, and when I got there, she's like, and do you have any cold and flu symptoms at the moment, blah, blah. So I was just getting like results back for an ultrasound.
Yeah.
A CT scan, blah, blah, just to make sure I'm good. Which I was good, by the way. Everything's fine.
Well done. Yes, that's what we like to hear.
Now she's just gone, well, your liver's not bad. Da-da-da's all good. Your kidneys, but you may as well go see an osteo, and you might have like a rib out or something. I'm like,
what the fuck?
I don't know how I've got away with that. I don't know how. But apparently I'm functioning all right from the inside out.
Wow.
I'm sitting in the waiting room, and when she said any cold and flu symptoms, I'm like, No.
Yeah.
And then I was trying not to sniff the whole time in the waiting room.
Oh, and it's
I felt
dripping
it dripping, but
in
I
your
was
mouth.
being the dirtiest unit.
Oh,
because, you know how
no.
I have one of those black, they're like Speedo material, those
Yeah,
masks.
yeah. Soaks it
So I
up.
couldn't like sniff or use like a tissue because I was like paranoid. Because I was meant to report cold or flu symptoms. But then I go to sit in the car and they do like all weird shit.
Yeah.
So I was grabbing the front of the mask and like pretending it
No.
was tissue underneath the mask. So I was like sort of wiping off.
Oh,
And it was
that's
absorbing
filthy.
because it was a Speedo material.
That's
And
filthy.
then I was hanging on for ages, and then I was trying to end the conversation when I actually got in with the doctor because like I was scared she was going to be sus and like my voice
Gonna be
sounds
sus.
abnormally
Pin you against
low.
the wall and fucking.
Yeah, at one stage I tried to like cough and go like quickly like suck in some snot. It was pretty fucked up. So then I've walked out and
Oh
it's
my
all
God.
like fucking disgusting.
Oh,
Took it
filth.
off and I snot rocketed straight into the garden and carried off on my way into my car.
Wow.
Story for tonight. So that was before the potty tonight. You know how I was telling you, I'm on schedule. I'll see you. See you
It's
at 8.
happening. It's happening.
Yeah, so
Holy
that was,
shit.
But I actually have no other symptoms. Like I don't feel shit or anything. But
I would rather not a fucking 9-inch foot long pole up my nostrils to bloody tell me that
Imagine
I've got a sneasel.
imagine if I had it on Friday, and they went contact tracing. They're like, okay, so he's been at the Goat House, Elstonwick, and then he's been at Electric on Chapel Street. He's been at Circus Bar and Nightclub.
This guy's a
It would have been the
machine.
biggest sesh ever known to man on the contract tracing app. So I'm glad.
my
But no, I'm not going to shut the city down and ruin it for everyone.
No.
So we're all good in the
What a
hood,
man.
and I don't have it anyway. So
What I mean? Well, that's it. Yeah, that's it. We're not
and I
playing with
found
fire.
out
we're
that
just
I'm
no fire.
a healthy buck in the meantime.
I'm a bit shocked about that, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know how you
so
pulled
am
that
I.
off. I'm probably worse off than you, and I'm bloody. Oh, who knows? That's
They've
ridiculous.
missed something. They've got to.
Yeah, your machine's broken, sweetheart. You might want to do. You might want to get a new machine.
But you're only as good as your last drink, and I'm currently on one. So
Yeah. Well, I just
Everything's all
realised I've just had my last Vic. The shopping list is consisted of buying a new slab, and haven't got around to that shopping list. And I've already finished my last beer, and there's no other replenishments in the fridge, and a little bit torn up about that, a little bit sad, but I can't dwell on it. I'm just gonna have to sort that out tomorrow and
can't.
go buy a slab. What do you do?
I've nothing to say to that other than that's exactly how it should work.
Well, if someone was to drop a slab off at my front door, I would consider that a very special gift. But yes, that is a segue for this shit gift segment.
Dun, dun.
Dun.
What is your gift?
Shall we? Tell me, have you ever had a shit gift or given a shift? Shit, I just said shift. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Shit gift. Hit me.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, where do I start?
Put him on the spot.
The worst gift. Are you asking me my worst gift I've ever received? 'Cause I don't
Received
know.
or dispatched? Up to you, mate. Is that right? Dispatched? Received? Is that right?
No. Oh well, unless I worked at the post office. Do I? No. Does he work there?
We both went for it.
He was a man. One post office. Two parcels.
Oh, that's good. Well done. Carry on.
I'm on the spot here. I don't know, but I've received. I feel like I'm a pretty good gifter, pretty thoughtful gifter.
Yeah,
I've received some
I would say
fucking
you are.
shit ass ones. I hate when I get shit clothes.
Some shoppers. Oh, here you go. Here's a pair of socks. Oh, and your mum. Thanks, mum. No, let me take this away.
Okay. That'll be crusty.
It reminded me the other day. So you know how Snapchat comes up with memories?
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes up with memories. You are. I know you think that went over my head, but I just realised what just happened. Then that was good. So, okay, yeah, I had a Snapchat memory, and it came up with like we did this like KK thing at work ages ago, but it wasn't at Christmas; it was some other time. And anyway, my boss back in the day, he was a bit of a interesting character. Didn't know how to, wasn't really people person, still isn't, whatever. One of the apprentices had him as this KK exchange thing, whatever. And the apprentice has obviously gone, all right, it's a boss. He pays me wages. He gives me a job. I obviously need to provide some absolute fire for a gift here. And it turns out that the boss had him as well. So we all knew that, but they didn't know that, whatever, because we were helping them both out, trying to fucking... Anyway, so we've told the apprentice, yeah, you know what, here's this, here's that. So I think he got him like a couple of really nice brewed beers. I think he got like a really nice party shirt, because the boss man used to always wear like Hawaiian party shirts when he went there. What else did he get him? I think it was like a bottle of straight or bourbon, whatever it was. Like a pretty hefty bundle. Yeah. So the shit gift came on the boss's end. And he's got this massive, like 4-foot bag wrapped up present. Like, oh fuck, here we go. What's this? And it was like 4 other things. So he grabbed like the smaller one. Started with the smaller one. It was like a pair of gloves. And he's going, okay, pair of garden gloves. Yeah, no worries.
Gag to start.
Yeah, a bit of a gag. Everyone's going, oh yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, not bad. Yep. The next one, I can't remember exactly how many. I'm sort of trying to think this on the spot. But anyway, he's opening up the next one, and it's just like it was wrapped. It was a card, but it was wrapped up for some reason. I don't know if that was another gag or not. But anyway, the card said, "Yeah, buddy, here's a gift, buddy. Good on you." Whatever it said. Yep, would you do that? This big bastard, right? Big present. You probably could have thought it was like a skinny gazebo, maybe a camping chair. Similar description on size and shape, packed up.
Right. Yep.
Ripped it open. Bag of sticks.
What?
Just a bundle of sticks.
So he's got
He bought
gloves,
him
a card wrapped up, and some sticks.
and a bundle of sticks.
He's paid him a full year of wages for gloves and sticks.
Oh, and when I saw that, I lost it again. That is like well played.
What, like-
Fuck me? Oh my god!
Like little kindling sticks
yeah, like
wrapped
twigs,
together.
like longish twigs, and bundled up in a bag of sticks, and it was wrapped. Literally wrapped
Sucked in. That's
Who's
fucked.
handed him over beers and bottles of this and bloody shirts and everything? He gets back a fucking... I doubt he paid for it. He probably literally got them himself.
What did he say to it when he got it?
I can't even remember. I think it was nothing. I think everyone just lost their shit. And he
That's
just
fucking
took...
brilliant.
He just... Oh, fuck me. So that got me thinking, Shoey. Shit gifts. I don't know if you've had anything slunk below that, but oh my lord.
No, that's a ripper.
Again, if you've made it this far, I want to take my hat off to you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching us on the YouTubes, if you're listening to us on the audio devices, thanks so much for tuning in. Means a lot to us. You're helping us out, and we're helping you, hopefully. Joey, it's been an absolute pleasure and a chore to come this far. We aren't quite finished yet.
Ooh.
I don't know if you know what's coming.
What do you
Joey.
want from me?
What do you want from me? I want a fast five. Bang! You're on the clock.
Go.
Apple banana.
Banana.
VB or Carlton draft.
VB stubby, Carlton draft can.
Interesting. Okay. Slapped with a fish across the face or taser gun to the guts.
Fish across the face, baby.
Okay. All right. Call your ex or tell your current boss that you want to have sexual feelings for them.
Call my ex.
A snake or have a jellyfish put on your ass. Quick, you're on the clock.
What? Say that again.
Bitten by a snake or jellyfish on the ass cheeks.
Jellyfish ass.
Oh,
Jelly ass boy. Oh, is that it?
well done. He locked in his final answers. You've done well. I think you've taken all those on the chin when they pop up.
Fucking hell. There's so much pressure when you're into the Fast Five.
It is like when it all just closes in, the walls come in. You got the blinkers on. My lord, gets ya.
I wanted to use a phone a friend.
Phone a friend. Maybe next time on the podcast, but for now,
Yep.
it has been 2 men.
Two men, one podcast.
Yes,
It's been a great show, my man.
Yes,
Been a great
well done.
You have a day off tomorrow too, you cheeky devil.
I do. Yes, been very
you enjoy
naughty.
that.
Yes,
Look after your missus and the little one.
I will.
And
Dad duties
anyone
tomorrow.
listening. Oh, what are you doing? Are you doing anything interesting?
Walks are my
just
little
fucking.
secret card, mate. Walks. I love going for a fucking lap of the burb on my horse and cart with the young one.
Yeah, go down the markets in the morning. Buy some cowhide.
Yeah, go pick up the milk. We need milk, so I go freshly squeeze it myself. And
That's right. Nothing like a fucking just an old school codger.
no, thanks
yeah, you
again,
enjoy, mate.
everyone that's come out this far. I really appreciate it. Showy really appreciates it. Again, you heard him say it before. Linktree/the pub feed. Please jump on top of it. Support us any way you can. If you're liking the podcast, let us know about it. Please give us any of your feedback. We deal with the biggest and greatest debates and situations. So if you need something sorted, we are the people to go to.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it any better myself. Mr. Keeneo, send us in anything you want us to talk about. Top fives, debates.
Yes.
Or just rat in your mate and we'll talk about him and grill him.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a very good one.
So, yeah, until next week, mate. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, never a chore.
Oh, just zing. See you guys.